going flying!
Low, standard switch. Hold on. Oh my goodness, Sniper up in the air. Gorilla press. Whoa, kind of a new look here for Big Alec Odin.
I like it.
Well, if you don't, it's too late. Collar and elbow tie up. Lacking horns.
So you're saying I could look like that if I just worked out like Alec Odin does?
You're almost there, buddy. You're almost there.
There very few people can look as good as Alec Odin, but Mushmaster, I mean, he may not be as big as Alec Odin, but he has that power behind him that you don't see it, but it's there when he goes to throw you around.
It's technique versus brute power, like we said, and you know, the Mushmaster, the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu world champion, black belt, and grappler. He's a man that got, oh wow.
Wait a second, that's the guillotine.
He's got that guillotine. He's a man that left MMA because he was so controversial, was so disliked. Some would call it jealousy.
He left Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu because he had mastered it. Now he wants to master the world of professional wrestling.
He says he's here to make millions and millions of dollars. He's here to be a top guy. He's here to climb the mountain, look down upon the valley, and say, I am the man, I am the Mushmaster. And I'll tell you something, he may just get to that point. What are we seeing here a little bit?
And I think Tim's trying to draw Alec into his world.
That Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, you know, a lot of it starts with that ground game. You try to lure him in.
As we've mentioned, Alec Odin, he has an amateur wrestling background. But Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, the sport that I said Tim had mastered, and now he's using it to his advantage to bring down Alec Odin, to break him down and bring him down to the mat.
He's trying to take home a limb back to Columbia, Maryland. You know, 2022, Columbia, Maryland was voted the safest.
And now we know why.
The safest neighborhood in all of America. So I guess that's because Tim Spriggs lives there. Maybe he's the mayor.
I mean, who's going to tell him no?
Who's going to come there and start something with the Mushmaster? Oh, on that rear naked choke. He got the body scissors. Now he just switches over, trying to break the clasp. And keep in mind, if the arms, those tree trunk-like arms, hold on, shoulders down on Tim Spriggs. If those arms or fingers are unclasped, he could break the arm of Alec Odin.
Alec Odin, no matter how much power you have, when you use all of the strength in your body to try and rip that arm, to try and break that elbow, it's going to break.
Listen,
but Alec, I mean, look at him, using that power to his advantage.
Oh! Right on his tailbone goes Tim Spriggs. You know, this one may not be pretty. It's like a rhinoceros versus an elephant in there, damn it, or rather a shark. What would happen if those two collided? But
it depends on the element.
I think there's going to be...
Wait, Alec. And going flying!
Wow. Have you ever seen a man that size?
I believe I've only seen one man, the legendary Undertaker.
Launch himself, huh?
The American badass, the Undertaker. Now we got American muscle.
He's kind of a badass himself, isn't he?
Exactly.
I think Tim Spriggs did not see this one coming. He definitely didn't anticipate that Alec Odin would launch himself from the middle of that ring all the way to the outside, as now Alec Odin taking the fight to Tim Spriggs. Becky Phillips in the ring, instituting that 10 count.
Alec Odin is another one that he's deceptively agile. That while he has that power game, he can fly around the ring when he wants to.
He doesn't skip leg day, Ricky. That's why he's got that power game in those lower extremities. As you see Tim Spriggs looking like Pinocchio, looking like a rag doll.
Oh, yeah, but that elbow, that's rocking the jaw of Alec Odin.
And what's Spriggs doing? He's trying to hold on to that top rope.
Yeah, he does not want to leave that corner. He does not want to give Alec Odin any more offense.
Going low, standard switch. Hold on. Oh my goodness, hyperextending that knee. That is a brutal way to break down and just decimate your opponent.
We've heard the saying before, the knee does not bend that way.
He is trying to deconstruct American Muscle, trying to take away that vertical advantage, trying to take away those tree trunk-like legs where so much of the power of Alec Odin resides. And if he can keep him grounded, if he can keep him on that mat, this is going to be Tim Spriggs' fight to win.
And notice Tim Spriggs, he has been able to just shift his offense. Originally, he was going for that arm, looking for that cross arm breaker. But then as soon as Alec pretty much offered up his leg, Tim decided to switch and went for that leg, trying to break down Alec Odin. That's what makes him so dangerous, that he's able to pick apart any body part and use it to his advantage. Any weakness that you have, Tim Spriggs will exploit it.
The R.J. Meyer Arena serving as the Roman Coliseum Seasons Beatings, like the Caesar's Gladiator Wars, and you are seeing two of the most capable and tremendously impressive gladiators in all of MCW. As that rear waist lock by Tim Spriggs, and he's leaning all his weight, if you see that, trying to gas out Alec Odin.
Yeah, and with those added kidney shots, Tim Spriggs may very well be on his way to victory in this matchup.
And not to be crude, but enough of those kidney shots, the next day you're, urinating blood. You'll know why. The bridge!
Oh, Alec will definitely know why, because he was in there with the Mushmaster, Tim Spriggs. Oh.
Easy now.
Yeah, Tim taking exception to the count from Becky.
And that's the thing here, Ricky. The Champagne Campaign, Team Spriggs was sort of like a caveat. It was the sizzle to the steak, but there's plenty meat on the bones for Tim Spriggs. He can get the job done on his own, and he's proven it right here at the behest and at the
behest of American Muscle. Oh, there's that dance.
Yep, at the behest of American Muscle, and despite not having his cohorts at ringside.
See, that's the thing. The Champagne Campaign, he didn't need it. It was all just pomp and circumstance.
Well,
yeah, but he may have shown up a little too soon, because now Alec Odin is rocking and rolling.
Spine to the pine, the cover. Kick out by Spriggs. Alec Odin starting to look gassed. Frustration and fatigue beginning to take over on American Muscle.
Yeah, he's wondering what does he have to do to put the Mushmaster down. And this is his opportunity. This may be his best opportunity. No Champagne Campaign. Tim is on his own. And this is the sport that Alec Odin, that he has trained for his entire life. Tim Spriggs, it's more of an away game for him from the world of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. But look at that. Look at him pick that ankle.
And he's trying to bend it in a grotesque way. Oh my God, the brutality. Look at this now.
Oh, not letting go either.
Seamlessly rolling through, no contact broken or interrupted. He's got a piece of it, and he's looking to take it on. Into that second buckle, that was all power. How is Alec Odin able to maintain power in those legs and those moves, despite having that knee hyperextended? That ankle picked.
It was all adrenaline, but that may have been driven out of him. Mushmaster with that German suplex, and he hasn't let go of it.
Look at the face of Alec Odin. He's sucking wind right now because that body of Tim Spriggs is just sprawled over the upper portion of Alec Odin's back, just kind of forcing the lungs into your intestine, kind of curving you into a C in a way the body isn't supposed to. Hold on, cover. In the way the body isn't supposed to contort.
Trying to squeeze all the air, all the life out of Alec Odin. Tim, stop worrying about Becky's count. Worry about American Muscle. That's your opponent.
If there's one thing about Tim Spriggs. There you go, Becky. Don't take no ish from nobody. If there's one thing about Tim Spriggs, it's that he loses his cool. Wow. Up in the air, gorilla press, with authority, the cover, 2. Almost the very first pinfall loss for Tim Spriggs. He has yet to tap. He has yet to be pinned. He is undefeated in that respect here in MCW.
His only blemish was the disqualification back at Autumn Armageddon, but as you said, he has yet to be pinned, yet to submit. But Alec Odin may very well be on his way to being able, to take down the Mushmaster, but
the body scissors. He's got the triangle, and look, prime real estate. He's up on the top rope, so he's got all the leverage.
But the problem is he's on the ropes, and Becky, the great official that she is, telling him, you need to release it, you need to be off the ropes.
Can't win that match on the ropes. You got that 5 count. So, Tim Spriggs now, with those elbows, he's trying to split the flesh on the top of the head of Alec Odin and have him leaking. This one is so personal, Ricky. This one we knew was going to be a battle. It has not disappointed.
Now, when Tim Spriggs, when he tried to cripple Alec Odin back at Bruiser Strong, Alec took exception. He never tried to take him to career.
That is country strong, baby.
Country strong, that's American muscle. Looking for that moonsault. Knees right to the midsection of Tim. Cover, 2. But Tim Spriggs able to roll that shoulder out. Alec Odin may not have got all of that moonsault, and that may have been the only thing that saved Tim Spriggs there.
I don't know if that was a Hail Mary on the part of Alec Odin. I don't know what else he could possibly have left. His legs have been crumbling underneath him. He was able to execute a moonsault.
That was his bread and butter. But as we saw it, Tim has been working on that midsection, working on those legs. And that may have been what helped him right there. But Alec Odin, he's feeling it. He's feeling that energy from the crowd.
This is Clash of the Titans. And it looks like Team Spriggs, watching from the back, they have their...
Becky equipped. Well played for the Bushmaster. Doesn't need to go that route.
But he does.
But won't hesitate to go there.
He's got the body scissors in conjunction with that rear naked choke and just dispersing his weight and Alec Odin's own weight against him, just crunching American muscle, crumbling in and of himself.
Brian, Alec may be fading. And how could he not with a low blow with that rear naked choke? Becky's calling it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee has stopped the match and awards the decision to the Bushmaster, Tim